Greetings, it is I, Sonicemerald, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia. We're headed to the dimensional breach, but first, here's the sketch.
We sure are good. Don't you feel like we've mastered combat at this point?
I must say, I had no idea that the human body was capable of so much.
Yeah! At this rate, I could probably hold my own against my mom in a fist fight.
Yeah, but if she had her staff...
Oh, I'd be dead within seconds.
Surely that's an exaggeration.
Is your mom really that strong? I wouldn't say strong so much as invincible.
She could probably take down 10 average fighters in a single second.
This reminds me of the rumor about a demon who walks the earth in Lorand. They say about 10 years ago, the demon wiped out a group of bandits that was giving even the army trouble.
Yeah, that was my mom. The bandits gave her some lip one day while she was out shopping. Wow, your mom's amazing!
No kidding. I guess we still have a long way to go.
Human potential runs so deep.
Yeah! We gotta head back to the dimensional breach, so let's head on over there. Just to let you know, I'm almost maxed out, as you can see. Almost. I'm getting there, We've got a lot of cutscenes coming up here. I had to do an off-screen to see how long each of these are, and they are long. So we'll see how this goes.
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for a path down.
What's that?
We must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Count me out! It looks too dangerous! Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Riza Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Caius at this point is to fight him. I don't want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure, of course.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Mila?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Wait, isn't this...
She's walking! Without the Spirix? That's amazing.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
There is much that needs to be done. But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
I will buy us time. Maxwell said it himself. If we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympius for a considerable amount of time.
And that's what you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Caius. If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympius.
Yeah.
Right. Just to let you know, this is the end of the game, but there are two paths that we got to take. I'll go over that in just a moment. Right now, we got to head back to Triglyph and head back to Balon's apartment for rest. Okay, I am back. We're back here at Balon's apartment. Let's talk to him. All right, let's rest. Alvin's on a swing set.
What are you doing, Alvin?
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah, I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature, the way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move. It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid. Huh?
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Oh, gosh. Kids, I'm telling you. Oh, Rowan, what are you doing up this late? Oh.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah, I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Millia?
Are you willing to tell me?
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again. I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
Hey. Don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right? Milla?
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then we won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together. Caius!
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Well, what then?
We are ready to commence our operation, to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So,
Take it easy.
this is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Caius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Wait. What about Muse?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
He wants to save her too, doesn't he?
Hey. I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now, but I know that I have to go face Caius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Milla? If I ever stray from my path, promise me that you'll be there to remind me who I really am.
I will.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too.
And me 3.
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Okay, I am back, and we got a couple more sketches here. Let's just go ahead and get this one.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She's like my own dark shadow. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
Gosh. Another one.
Oh yeah, snag something good.
Is it really okay to steal like that?
Of course it is. We won that battle fair and square.
Yikes. So might makes right, huh?
Does that mean if we lose, the enemy might take something of ours?
Yep. If we were to lose, the enemies could have Tipo.
What?
You can't take Tipo without my permission. We'll let them have your hairband. Hey, that's off limits. I had to save up my allowance for weeks to buy this. It's my #1 favorite.
But I'm everyone's #1 favorite.
Fine, fine. If we lose, we'll just have to sacrifice Alvin's coat.
The hell you will. I love this thing.
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Aljul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
I wonder what Drusella's doing now.
She's probably busy missing you.
I do hope the loss of Lord Klein hasn't been too hard on her.
Weird food again.
It's not weird, it's delicious. Leia's right. Everything's been great.
Oh, when you're young like you two, everything tastes good.
And when you're as old as you are, you complain about everything.
I'm not complaining. I just want to eat something normal. You know, scrambled eggs or something.
Ah, I understand. You want your mother's home cooking. The older a person gets, the more they crave the food from their youth.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I wonder what home cooking is like.
Oh, my apologies.
Adults can't help but get nostalgic over these things. Elise, never forget that weird food you just had. That way, when you're an adult, you'll always remember this moment.
As if she'd ever want to remember you, Alvin. Right, Elise?
But please don't forget about old Rowan.
I promise I'll remember everyone, for as long as I live.
Even if she'd rather forget a certain someone.
Thanks, Elise.
Gosh, just that look on Elsa's face is just truly remarkable. I'm going to go a little extra length on today's episode just to get done with everything. But back to Dimensional Breach. Because you're going to find out why here in a minute.
Protecting me all the time.
Let me prove that I can take care of myself.
Jude, you're up.
Can we look before we leap? Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Riza Maxia?
We can go back?
Yes.
There's the hint,
We can probably return
viewers.
to Riza Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point.
All right, let's head through the temporal crossroad. The enemies are the same through here.
Ready, everyone?
Last one in has to kiss Tipo. Hey, no fair.
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up. What?
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here. Where's Leia?
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way. Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Better keep our guard up.
Let's go, everyone.
Now, the enemies here are the same as I just said. I'm just going to go a little extra length. I'm not going to go too much extra length on this, but I'm going to put on a holy bottle. We've got some items to collect. This way, if you follow this path,
What a crazy place! But that's okay.
that
We're
way
used to it.
leads to Muse and Gaius, the final battle. But we're not going to go that way. We're actually going to go this way. we'll hold on to this. Well, let's do it.
Don't you think you should go home? Even just for a quick visit?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll do it.
And when Mila toots the horn, he climbs right on board.
No, that's not... I was planning to do it anyway.
Whatever.
Caius has been busy keeping order in Rashagal ever since Noctigal died. I wonder what's going on back at his old castle in Canbalar.
That gives you a lot of hints.
You don't want to pay Balin a visit?
Why? Are you hoping to hear one of his humiliating stories about my past?
The more you bring it up, the more curious we get.
Ugh. Anyway, this leads back to a lot of hints. Side quest. Now, this one returns to Olympios. I said... Yeah, I did say no. Okay, game. Never mind. Here's a treasure chest, which is an Omega Elixir, which we don't need. This is the way we're supposed to go. If you go down there, you don't want to go down there. That leads to the end of the game. So, we're going to go this way. Pick up this treasure chest. Another all divide. This leads to Risa Maxia. And that's where we're going. Now we can travel freely between both worlds, basically. And now we are back here. Next time, more Tales of Xillia. We are going to do some side quests and finish up all the side quests that is left here in this game, and also take on that last devil beast at Olympias. Next time on Tales of Xillia. This is Sonicemerald saying goodbye, and see you on the flip side. Like and subscribe to my channel, it's much, much appreciated. And hit that notification bell for all the latest updates on my channel.